Today I have the Razor Crest set number 75292 as a review, and I'm super stoked to review this set. I love it, absolutely amazing set in my opinion, and yeah, I think you'll like it. Let's get into it. So first off, this set has 1023 pieces and comes with 5 minifigs, one being the child of course, another the Mandalorian, sadly not with Beskar armor, Greef Karga, IG-11, and the Skull Trooper. And of course you can see the Mandalorian branding over there and down here to show that it's a Mandalorian set from the series. I would say it's a pretty good selection of minifigures for the set, but maybe, well, definitely should have included the Mandalorian with Beskar armor. I think like the new Beskar armor, that would make a lot more sense. And maybe, well, maybe the Scout Trooper is a little bit redundant since you could have added like Queel, for example. But other than that, I think it's quite nice. Here you can see the back of the box with all the features shown above and below, and I'll get into those later on. And finally, this set will cost you 130 euros or dollars US to buy, which I think is quite a fair price for what you're getting here. And now, let's get into the set after I've built it. And here are all of the minifigures lined up. I'll go through them one by one now. Here you see the child, or Baby Yoda, or Grogu, however you want to call him. Quite nice, cute of course. I mean, it's using the like regular Lego baby mold for the body. I don't really mind it, like it's a little thick, I guess. I mean, some people might, you know, dislike it. I don't, but yeah. Next we have the Mandalorian, you know, Mando. You know, sad to see him without his fully Beskar new armor. But other than that, I think it's a quite, you know, it's quite a good minifigure. Like he has this cape on, it's kind of like a slimmer cape than usual. And other than that, he even has back printing behind it, so that's quite nice. Of course, the black head. You know, we did see his face in the show, so yeah, but at this point it's okay. And he of course comes with his signature like blaster thing. I think it looks quite good, you know. Nothing really to complain about here. Next up we have Greef Karga with his 2 blasters. Also quite a nice figure, I would say. Has back printing as well, as expected. Nothing to complain about here either. Next up we have IG-11. Now this one I propped up on this little brick. It does not come with a build. It's just, you know, he was a little flimsy to keep standing. So yeah, at the back he has this longer rifle blaster and also this normal blaster in his hand. Quite a nice minifigure as well. And yeah, lastly we have this Scout Trooper here with his little blaster. Quite a nice figure as well. I love the mold for the helmet. It's really nice. Back printing as usual. And here as a head, we have this nice head. Not like the, you know, what we had before. It's a little different. I really like it actually. Looks quite good. And yeah. And now moving on to the instruction manual. Here is the instruction manual for the set. Nothing too special here. It uses the lighter page backgrounds, so if that's something you care about, not the black ones. I prefer this, but you know, everybody has his own preference. And other than that, just yeah, regular instruction manual. It has about 241 pages. And now finally to the actual build. It's a great build overall. It's actually turned out a little bigger than I expected, which is obviously a good thing, and has plenty of features. Like, it's really packed with a lot of play features. It's even has this like tail here, as in the real thing, and this makes it like really swooshable. Like, it's actually a really good place that I would say, you know, you can actually fly it around with just one hand at this contact point because of its like frame, Technic frame inside. And we'll have a look inside of the ship now. And here I just opened all of the flaps pretty much. There's like the entrance right here that you can open up. Wait, it's just held in there. Yeah. You can also open up the sides here with the like these blaster parts. And here you can find a compartment with the extra spring-loaded shooter. I'll get back to that. And then the side parts, you can just open these up, and there you can see the Technic frame I was talking about. Over there and over there, up there. And if you turn around, the same thing happens at the back and on here. So it's kind of like symmetrical, I would say. Not quite symmetrical on the inside, but yeah. And here you can see on the right side, you can see these two carbonite things, right? Carbonite pieces. They're just stickers, obviously. Like Lego wasn't gonna make a mold for these. Yeah, it's just these like pieces with a sticker on it. I think it's a really nice touch. As you can see, they just slide in right there. Got another one here with a different person in carbonite. Yeah, really nice feature, I would say. Here on the other side, you can see a bed where you can put the Mandalorian on, or any minifigure with these little stud pieces, and I'll show you how that works. So all you would have to do basically, for example with this minifigure here, is just place the minifigure in there, and then just lock those feet onto those studs, and there you go. You have a person sleeping in there. Quite nice, if you ask me. So you can just close that up. Same with all the other pieces, obviously. You have these nice stickers as well. Well, there's not too many stickers, I would say. Thankfully, this this cockpit piece is not a sticker. It's printed. I love that about it, of course. And yeah, but these stickers, they add a lot of like nice detail to it. Yeah, quite good. Now looking at the top of the ship, you can see more features, of course. These engines with the sticker here adds a lot of detail. These quite well constructed, I would say. These are quite sturdy on there. They could be flimsy, but Lego made them quite strong. And then maybe these could be a little bit more detailed, since it's just this barrel piece like stuck on this. Yeah, it's not the best, but I think it's okay. And then here you have this thing. It's actually an escape pod. So yeah, just fits in there like so, right? And you can just place a minifigure in there, and that's quite a nice feature, kind of like a hidden feature which you don't really see in the show. And if you just open this up, you can see I just put the Mandalorian in there. Yeah, fits quite well, and then you can just like play around, and then there's this lid, and then you can just put this part on here like so, and then you can see the head, or rather the helmet right now, sticking out of this like hole, I guess. And yeah, you can put this back, of course, and yeah, really nice feature in my opinion. Next we have the spring-loaded shooters. And this is a quite nice feature because you have this like hidden piece kind of, where when you press down on it, the shooter shoots out, and then to make this thing go up again, you just put it in, and then there you go. And then of course the last piece is this, right? The front, the cockpit. Here you have this little piece right here. You just pull on it, and then you get this beautiful printed cockpit piece out. Here you can see the right seats and a little control panel. And then once you've taken this out, doesn't work when it's still in there, this piece right here actually opens up like so, and it has a little compartment where you can see you can put two, well, I guess like blasters or whatever you want to put in there. You can just put those, stick them in there, and then close this up. Here, for example, I've put in this, the Mandalorian's blaster, and then you just close it up, and yeah, there you go. Got a little hidden compartment in there. And then you just put this back on. One thing of note is, though, that if you put a minifigure in the back seat of the cockpit and then try to open it, it won't fully open. So yeah, just thought I would mention it. So yeah, but overall, great build. Yeah, great ship, obviously. And I think Lego really, yeah, did the best they could. One more notable thing, I guess, would be this part here, where you can see Lego kind of maybe like skimped out a little bit, you could say, on pieces right there at the bottom side of the tail. They have this part, obviously, where, you know, it opens down this ramp. But then here, they don't have any pieces to like cover it up. I don't really mind it too much because you don't really see it that much when you're playing with it or displaying it. Especially, you don't really look at the bottom of it too much, but you know, just worth noting. And then of course, last but not least, the landing gear, just regular ski parts, I guess, those bigger ski parts. We've seen these before, nothing too special, but I think it fits really well with the build, and it looks quite, you know, quite right and similar to the actual ship. So I think they're quite nice. And finally, just taking a last look at the back of the build, just wanted to mention, since I'm filming this, actually, once this build right here already came out with the new Mandalorian, with his new armor and everything, with his speeder, I just want to mention this speeder absolutely fits into the back of there. You can just get a better look there. You will have to, like, as I just did here, you know, kind of put him down like that, like to the back, and then he should definitely just fit in there. And then you can just close everything up. It's nice, kind of like storage if you don't want to display that thing. It's a good storage for that figure and speeder. And yeah, I think that's really nice, that it just fits in there quite nicely. And now to wrap things up, yeah, this review has been a lot of fun because, you know, it's the Razor Crest from the Mandalorian show. It was really fun. The build is great, I gotta say. It's really sturdy, really quite large, and honestly, for the amount of pieces that are in this set, it's really great. Like, honestly, much better than you would expect for the piece count. So I wouldn't really count like price per piece for this build. It's just really good, nevertheless. And yeah, I would definitely recommend this set. It's not overpriced in my opinion. Just, yeah, if you like the Mandalorian, just get the set. I feel like it's a really good set for the money, and at all, it's just great display wise and play wise. And so yeah, if you're a fan, get it. If you like this review, thank you so much. You can leave a like down below, and thanks for watching.